So we have a very interesting conversation here today based on the current prevailing economic situations that everybody's going through, the hardships. Even the president himself came out yesterday to tell about how we have to bear with what's going on, and it's going to be all for the better at the end. This story hit Instagram yesterday, and we wanted to use this as a leeway into this conversation. I'm going to read it real quick. I hope I can do it. It's about a gentleman who says he usually gives rides to his neighbors from Mowe to Beggar every morning. He works in Anthony, and for the past 8 months he's been doing so. So his car broke down. He eventually fixed it, and while it was broken down, his neighbors found their way to work. Eventually, when he fixed it, now they came back and then they accompanied him to work for free all the while. Eventually, fuel subsidy was removed, and he says, I gave them a free ride for 2 weeks because I still had fuel that I bought from before when it was still cheap. The day I filled up my tank, I cried out because it drained me, he says. I had to tell them that going forward, they'd have to pay for every ride. He said they should pay about 500 naira. Two of the ladies said that, lie, we can't because we're your neighbor now. Why would we be paying for a ride? I mean, come on. The guy said they would pay 500 naira daily. I told them, no problem. The following day, he left early, didn't take anybody. However, he picked 6 passengers on the road going to Berger for 500 naira. They were all excited because they were paying very little. When they discovered he was going all the way to Anthony, they added 200 naira. That's 700 naira eventually. Then, yesterday, he goes on and he says the next day, his neighbors gathered at his house and tried to perhaps maybe get him to, okay, let's reach an agreement. And he told them, no, sorry, and I'll carry other people. Now, this is the kicker here. He says on each person, I make 1,400 naira. That's equal 8,400 naira on every trip. This has covered my fuel to work daily plus small money for breakfast. So he's turned a disadvantage into an advantage. Now he doesn't even have to pay for fuel at all and even has breakfast money. Now I remember being in the bank and carrying a set. I've already said it. For 2 years straight, to and from work, first active VI, not one day paying me did this lady say, Mazino, let me buy 1 full tank. Never. And I felt so bad. I never asked her to stop, but I was in my mind, I'm like, can't you just at least shake body small and say Mazino take? It's the thought that counts, and it never happened. And
okay. I know we're spoken about this, but you guys were not there, so it's good to hear what you guys think. But for me, in that scenario, I'll tell her straight up.
The auntie, come down and pay for tank.
Straight up. Today, I'll tell her straight up. In fact, I'm even talking now. I've already started calculating.
How many people you carry from home to work?
1,000.
Money is involved.
Money
is involved every single day.
So,
but
are they reasonable now?
For me, yeah.
Wait, I can't. Go me. Checks for here. Like say, when you are waiting your car, I don't know.
I feel they carry you.
There plenty. Alima.
You have space in your boot. Actually.
Francis. So we go down. I'm going to tell
at least 500 naira per.
Yeah, just come. But any day they want to I'll give them OP account. Account where you go just easily put something.
Invoice.
No. Just small account. So you say, you go recharge card or something. That is your check 500 naira.
True. Making the best of whatever situation you find yourself.
The thing is this. So I've always felt uncomfortable asking for favors, and I always feel like, especially when it comes to rides, like I owe the person. So most times I would rather get on the road myself. Now the one person that I sometimes take rides with, I have offered him a few times.
That's Olamide now.
And he would say,
have you bought fuel for Olamide? You've not. It's a lie. They won't say, you don't offer.
You don't offer. No, don't offer.
Let me tell you
Thank you.
Let me tell you what to do. Don't offer. Don't offer. As you buy the fuel, you now
call the attendant.
You did not hear what I said. You've never gone to buy fuel together.
Ogbeni, wait. Have you paid for his fuel before? If his answer is no, I'm telling you what to do next time. You seize his card, you hide it, and use your card. I say,
thank you.
You don't understand English. I said we've never had to go buy fuel before.
You will make him go and buy it.
Leave him an envelope on his desk.
I said this is a conversation we've had more than once.
You are conversing. Don't converse.
Don't converse. I'm telling you, you don't converse.
Anyway, what I just want to say.
I mean, there's fiscal
what I just want to say.
Just drop it and go out and say.
Not everybody likes to carry passengers in their vehicles. That's the truth. Not many people like the idea of carrying strange people in their vehicles. However,
These
if
were
it
neighbors.
comes to, no, neighbors. I'm talking about the fact that they started having to take
yes,
passengers on the road.
True.
However, when it comes to things like this, I believe it's best to have a conversation. For me, it's never been a case of to and fro. It's probably like once a week or twice a month or something, just once in a while. But even at that, I felt obliged, like I need to at least just even
show appreciation.
Show appreciation because you're saving me the stress and everything. Now, as at that time, even my fare home was like half of what I'm paying now, and it's half because I have a very strong Legacy Benz, so I add it to it. So we have a way around it.
It's
But
exercise.
It's exercise, exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's
at the end of the day, when people do things like this for you, you don't have to be told before you take certain steps. It's a different thing if the person says, don't worry. But I just feel it is
Even
right.
if the person says, don't
to
worry,
say,
I cannot.
Personally, I feel it is just right for you to at least. Sometimes you might not even have enough to support.
I want to mention.
But at least.
I want to go. So some people, they do it as if it's their right. But if you join me, they'll be chasing from your own car.
I think you have somebody in mind. I knew it.
They can tell you that you don't go to drop you and you can't. So you see when you went there, you see when you that will give them to say, thank you.
So,
Thank you for joining my.
I love my space, and it was very difficult for me to accommodate a person for almost 2 years, and for me it wasn't that.
Was it to and fro?
It was it was to and fro.
Assuming it was one of
And I love
the people you mentioned. It's once in a while.
Yeah.
No. That I'm just
All of
kidding.
them. So that's different. But in a
I
situation
love
where to and fro
I
every
love my
day,
space. Yes, I love
that's
that
a lot.
ambience in the car, silence, just the radio and everything. I don't want conversation, actually. I don't like it. I just want to be, that's time for me to actually think up, strategies and everything. So for me to accommodate you for 2 years, even if it wasn't that you wanted to give me, at least, honestly, I'm going to say it now. If she had said one day, every day for over a year, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, but not once did that come up. And
she never even said thank you.
We did like, thank you. We're here. Okay, thank you. That one is just so
nothing
perfunctory.
heartfelt.
Nothing heartfelt.
For everyone out there, this one is not. You don't have an option. It's not contribute to this one. I'll say what.
Presently.
If somebody does help you in that kind of regard, find a way to show appreciation. It might go a very long way. I mean, Mazino might have bought a car for that lady. She has said thank you.
The person
He has bought a car for
the
somebody.
person carrying my money on my car.
Hi, babe, please, can I know you better? Thank you for that car you bought for me. Thank you for paying for my flight ticket.
Stop it. Shh. That's not true. No, it wasn't so.
Ah, my God, this Mazino is a finished man.
Can we go on a break now? Can we go on a break now? Please, cut.